In this video, I'm going to talk about the signs that your wife is about to leave you. There's a lot of signs, but I'm only going to focus on a few of the big ones and what to look out for when this starts to happen to protect yourself and your assets and your children. Women are always going for security, which means that she's never just going to up and leave you. There's always going to be some sort of a backup plan. She's not going to say, I've had enough, I'm moving out. It's not going to happen. So what she's going to do is she's going to develop an exit strategy. And oftentimes, women will execute this over years. Your kids might be small now, but when they start going to college, she'll say, okay, I've done my job. I've stayed here for the kids. Now they're going to college. I can leave. I'm tired of being a mom. I'm tired of taking care of him. I just want to take care of myself. And when this happens, the exit strategy can then be executed. Maybe out of the blue, she's like, I think I want to go back to college. Like, well, okay, great. Go back to college. Awesome. And you, as a good husband, you're like, awesome, let's go back to college. And she does this. And then when she graduates and she gets a job, she's like, I think I'm done with this relationship. You're like, what the hell? I paid for you to go to college and now you want to leave? And this guy feels like he's been duped. But from her perspective, she feels like she deserves it because she did everything she could in this relationship and for you. So whatever she gets out of it is fair game. Did you know that most women, 60% of marriages, the woman just stays because she can't survive on her own. She's just there because you can provide all the money and bills. Do you really want that to happen? No, you don't want that. You want her to stay for more than that. So when a woman wants to leave, she's going to find out a way that she can do it financially. One way that her exit strategy might come to fruition, she has an affair. But she won't leave until she can move in with the other guy. So she's not going to leave unless something else happens there. And so guys will happen all the time in the program, Broken to Badass. The guys will say, hey, why doesn't my wife file for divorce? Why? If she doesn't want me, why won't she file? I'm like, yeah, dude, because you're the fucking meal ticket. She's going to let this drag on for years until she's got her exit strategy fully buttoned up. And so what we need to do as men is don't let that happen. Fix the relationship ahead of time so she doesn't even have to have an exit strategy. So you're her long-term strategy, not just in financially, but in love. You want her to be there fully in there with you. Another sign that your wife might be leaving you is she'll start circling the wagons. A term that I call where she goes around, she starts telling everybody how horrible you are. And what she's doing, she's buttoning up her social network. So in other words, she'll have a new group of friends that she wants to hang out with, and you won't get to meet any of these new people. And she'll be very excited about these new people. And these new people, she'll dress better. She'll start doing other things to make herself look good. She might even buy some new clothes. And so when she's in this and she's trying to button up her new social network because she knows that she can't be with you, what she'll often do is she'll start splitting off the couples. She'll try to take as many people as she can with her when she leaves you. In my situation, my ex-wife even took my best friend. Well, he was, and he is no longer, for obvious reasons. But this is what happens. You will get split. You'll be like, I don't understand why my friends won't talk to me anymore. What in the heck did she say to them? And they'll never tell you either. For whatever reason, these people don't ever tell you because they don't want to be part of the drama. They've already made their choice, and they're going to be with her. Great. That just tells you that those people weren't really your friends anyway. Again, she'll start building up a new social network so that she has that emotional support system when she decides to leave you. Another thing is all of a sudden she'll start complaining about little things that just don't matter. Like for instance, I tend to snore when I sleep. When my ex-wife decided that she was getting ready to leave, all of a sudden my snoring became a problem. It was never a problem for 10 years. All of a sudden now it's a big fucking problem. Why? Because she's starting to not be able to stand anything about me. And in her mind, she's rationalizing as many reasons why that she can get out of this place. And at the same time, she's going to bring this up and push this on me because she wants me to break it off with her. So she's going to be as mean as possible. And she's going to start bitching at me and complaining and whining and telling me how I'm a horrible person I am, how I'm such a piece of shit or whatever. And this is what she's trying to do. Most women would rather try to get you to break up with them by them being mean to you than for them to actually do it to you. They don't want to break up with you directly. They want you to kind of get it and then figure it out and then do something about it. So she's going to do this to try to push you out. All these little nitpicks are just designed to piss you off and to create conflict. She's creating conflict so you'll get so mad you'll tell her to leave. Now, on the flip side of that, she stops complaining at all. It means that you've probably put the last nail in the coffin. You're like, oh, she was complaining so much, we had a lot of problems, but all of a sudden, things are doing pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good. I kind of want to hang out with her more. Things are awesome. She stopped complaining about things. She's not nagging me about all this stuff anymore. And this is when she's checked out 100% because she doesn't care. She doesn't want you to change. She's already made up her mind. And her exit strategy is usually coming to fruition. In other words, now she's about ready to really drop the bomb, to really pull the rug out from under you and tell you, hey, look, I love you, but I don't love you anymore, which is the most common saying that I always hear from guys. And of course, the obvious one is there's no intimacy in the relationship. There's no sex. You know, being in a relationship means that we have this intimate, sexual, desirable connection, And we also have this emotional pair bonding that's going on here, and we also have fun. We also enjoy ourselves being together. That's why you got together to begin with, because you want to have fun, have that emotional bond and the sexual connection. So when the sexual connection is gone, typically the emotional bond is gone, and then you're not having any fun at this point, and so now you know that you're not really having a relationship anymore. How do I know? Because you're not relating to each other. Hell, it's in the word relationship. If you can't relate to each other, it's not a relationship. It doesn't matter if you've got a piece of paper that says you're married. You have no relationship. You just have a legal document saying that you are together. If you're not having sex with your wife, she has no desire for you, obviously you're not in a relationship. You're in a situation. All right, now you know all the things that are going to happen if your wife's about to leave you. So what you're going to do now is hit the subscribe button, because you know this is a great video, and I've got a lot more for you coming up pretty soon.